Hello everyone and welcome to Rudy Plays. I've got an awesome, fantastic game here. That is Ghouls and Ghosts from the collection pack of Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, released in 2021 February by Capcom themselves. A full remake of Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts in one pack, cheaper off the price as well. I think I paid around $8.99 for this on a sale. The original Ghouls and Ghosts was released in 1988, I do believe, in Japan, and my god, is it superior to Ghosts and Goblins? Of course it is. Let's go and take a look at this, guys. Fantastic. Right, so first off the bat, guys, you can see how it actually looks. It does remind me of those paper teddy bears with the pins in the arms. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a strange piece of artwork, this, but it's absolutely brilliant and it works really good as well. It's brutal, it's fast, it's difficult, it's frustrating, and you will pull your hair out from time to time as well, believe me. Okay, what you can see there on the right hand side, as I've climbed up the ladder there, you can actually see like a kind of a fairy. Those fairies belong to the umbral tree, and what happens there is you grab them, you collect them, and you unlock different abilities which surround you. Kind of, it's like a blue flame each side here, which eliminates any enemies. It's absolutely awesome. The graphics, the detail on the birds as well. I love the birds. I don't know why, but I did love the birds. It's great, absolutely brilliant. Right, so we've just got to watch a little bit of this. So this is 2021 from Capcom, the remake, a full rebuild. And unbelievable, Capcom, they pull some fantastic games off. I have got Ghosts and Goblins as well, and I do plan on trying to actually complete this game in a live stream. Also, guys, don't forget, if you can hit the thumbs up, that would be fantastic as well. And if you're not subscribed to me, what are you doing? You should be subscribed, man. Come on. Yeah, so one of the main things in this game compared to Ghosts and Goblins is you can shoot up. You can actually shoot up. In Ghosts and Goblins, you can't shoot up at all. It can be frustrating at times, Ghosts and Goblins, but it's still a great game. Now, one of my demeanors was the Red Devil. I used to hate that Red Devil, and I still do as well. He's an absolute pain in the arse, he really is. But I just love playing it. I don't know why. The second level on this has one of the best pieces of music I've ever seen in a game as well. It's absolutely rocking. So this is me playing some gameplay on Ghouls and Ghosts from Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. Let's just go and take a look at this. I will say as well, I never seen many arcades holding this cabinet. Didn't see it at all, really, to be honest. I was at a kind of an arcade fair with my brother, who's 20th Century Gaming, and Ox, another friend who's a great supporter of my brother's channel. We went there, and this was there. This was actually there, the arcade, and what a great looking arcade machine this is as well. Ghouls and Ghosts. I think they did have Ghosts and Goblins, not quite sure, but yeah, brilliant. Now, this part here in the game was brutal to me. You'll watch it, you'll see how long it takes me to get through this level, because the gusts of wind, they either appear and you can kill them, or you've got absolutely no chance of actually getting past them. They're hard to judge. You've got to wait for the ones that's skipping across the floor, and if you don't get the ones that's skipping across the floor, you've got to move back just a touch until you get the next one to get over it. I do eventually get over it, as you'll see, but this is going to be so fate to complete, I tell you now, guys. This is a proper gamer's challenge, just like Donkey Kong's. Okay, he's got the gold suit now, so what you'll see in the gold suit, I don't know if I can't remember if I do it or not, you keep your finger on the shoot button, it kind of powers up and just eliminates everything in the screen as well. So it's always the gold suit that you're looking for, either the daggers or it's kind of a ball with spikes on, just like a ball and chain. You can just throw that, and my god, it does some damage. But these here, these tentacles, they're a pain in the arse, believe me. You've got to wait until they get up at the right point, and then you've got to get in there, take them down. The fires are not too bad, but these fat pigs, what you can see now below me, right there, I think it's that way. Is it that way? I can't remember now. They're a bit of a pain as well, because if you leave them too long, they jump down the level and they start running like you. So you've got to really hammer them with your weapon. cages coming up as well. You've got to time the cages, otherwise you get stuck, and when you get stuck the big fat pigs come along and they absolutely pummel you as well, because you're stuck in a cage basically. So as time gets on, it does progress, the difficulty progresses anyway, and my god, I tell you what, it's one of those games right now where there's another gold suit coming in. It's one of those games where you could literally easily get so frustrated you could easily just pick the controller up, the PS5 controller, and just throw it straight through the window. You think, shit with that, I'm not playing that anymore, it's too difficult, brutal. But it's worth it though, it is worth it. If you can get to complete the game, there's the big fat pig there, and he's just done a jump, and I just caught him at the last second as well, which was fantastic. Yeah, so this is a good level, but for some reason I do prefer the second level. I think it's the music, and it's weird, it's absolutely weird. It's like a dark side of gaming, the second level. It's just so different to what you're looking at now. You can see when trapped up being there by the tentacles, they're absolute pain in the arse, as I said before. Just respawning there, coming back in. So I'm planning on doing a lot of practicing on this game, trying to get not so much a high score, just to get it completed. Maybe the high score can come after that. I'd love to see what you say in the comments, guys. If you'd like to see Ghosts and Goblins as well get completed off from this Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, I'd appreciate that. Any comments, always, as long as it's a good comment, is always welcome as well, guys. Yeah, so we're going to move on through the level very soon. Come back to the left hand side. There seems to be a bit of a tile, a wooden tile that's a bit upturned there. It's there. I've just jumped over it, and I'm not quite sure, because I've never actually done that, if it like drops you down, because it looks a bit broken. More cages coming up, just timing the cages. The end boss on this, you will be seeing the end boss. I'll take him down as well. It's changed quite a bit, the end boss, because on the arcade it was just one monster, and he comes towards you. You just get on the run, hit him as hard as you can with the daggers or whatever you've got, preferably the daggers, or even the crossbow's quite good, because that shoots in like a 45 degrees direction as well. But it's coming up very soon. Alright, I've done absolutely no editing to this. I get killed, you'll see that as well, because it's so difficult. But the boss in this one, in the remastered one, it's kind of, you get it so far, it comes towards you, then all of a sudden he takes his head off and he throws his head past you onto his friend. It's like a duplicate of him, and then the one who threw his head, the original one, stamps his feet, and if you don't jump up at the right time, what happens is you kind of shake and you stick to the ground as he's trembling the ground. So if you jump just at the right time, you'll free yourself from that. But when he throws his head to his friend then acts the same way as the other one, where you've got to get under him. He's fighting fireballs at you, while the other one's trembling the ground, keeping you still. So you're like kind of fighting two bosses, you know what I mean? It's coming up right now, guys. I'm just going to just keep quiet just for a second, right, while this kicks on. Yeah, so he's coming up now. And so every time he hits the axe onto the ground, it kind of makes you stick. You can see that there. And then you just carry on to the left-hand side, tossing as many weapons into his face. There's only his face got to take the damage. And then he's going to smash it. He's going to do it right now. Smashed it. Then there'll be a chest that appears on the bottom left-hand side there. It could be anything. Basically, what I was hoping for there was the suit of armor, but I didn't get it. But that is a good weapon. But the only thing is, that's not much of a projectile. It's a kind of a roller. Do you know what I mean? But it does some damage though, all the same. So I'm probably losing out, and there's a death there. Probably losing out using that. Having that in my possession for the final boss. Well, not the final boss, just for this level, that's all. And there you go. He's the way he throws his head over, bang, as I said. And then he's going to give me the same kind of treatment while he stamps his feet, tries to keep me still. Mary, Mother of God. It is so difficult, guys, I tell you now. But it's so much fun, it really is. And I'm a massive retro fan. I wish I played more of these than the modern games, but the modern games are so delicious to look at and play as well, aren't they? Yes, so here we go. I'm still in practice mode, that's all I'm on, just to get it right, get it down to a T before I actually attempt the completion of the game. With 3 lives, and 3 lives is going to be absolutely rocking solid, I tell you now. Anyway, that's him tucked down, so we take the key, we get in the door, and then the second level comes up. I've never edited anything, guys. I've left it the way it is in its original form. So we get through the door, get up the second level, but I want you to pay attention, guys. I'd like you to pay attention anyway to the actual music in this. Now, what you see there as well, on the top level, guys, that's Ghosts and Goblins. On the bottom level, Execution Grounds, that's what they've called Ghosts, alright? So you can actually alternate. Now, I've done a level there, but I could have jumped to Ghosts and Goblins and done a level there, then back then again, which is really, really good. So it's loading them now. Listen to the music, guys. This just fascinates me, this level, it really does. There's certain parts in this level as well where you can actually, the actual... the blades off the windmill, you can hit them to make them go faster so you can get around, but this is, it's so unforgiving, this, it really is. It's all about the timing. So we'll take that chest there, which is a dagger, thank God for that. Even though the spiky ball, the roller ball I call it, is quite good for this level because it hammers them. I should have really gotten out the road of that one, shouldn't I, to be honest? Now that's absolutely flying. There's another fairy coming out now from the Humble Tree. If I do the live stream or more of this kind of game, or more of this game should I say, you'll definitely see me use the Humble Tree as well. There's a big frog there to use, and it's like a secondary weapon. Some more coming down. Yep, it's all about the timing. On up again, and he's up the rocks. Okay, guys, I'm just going to leave that there. I want to say thanks very much for watching, guys. Just a little bit of a testing game. Hit the thumbs up if you can, guys, and thanks so much for watching the channel as well.